And now, ladies and jelly beans, boys and squirrels, welcome to Adventures in Reading. Today, I turned some really cool books into some really amazing magic tricks. And now, to get started, I've got one big question. Who loves books? Go ahead and wave to me. I can see you. Just wave to me. That's lots of kids. Awesome. I love books too. And you know what? I also love balloons. And here's the reason why. Balloons remind me of books. Books remind me of balloons. You see, balloons have pieces and balloons have parts. And stories have pieces and stories have parts. You look confused. I'll tell you what. I'll show you what I mean. You see, every story has a part that's called a beginning. And every story has a part that's called a middle. And every story has a part that's called an ending. But wait, there's more. You see, every story has a setting. That's where and when the story takes place. Every story has characters. They could be people. They could be space aliens. They could be monsters. It could be something else. Every story has a plot, a problem that has to be solved, and every story has, of course, some kind of solution. Hey, it's time for me to tell you one of my favorite stories, a story called The Red Balloon. A story of a very magical balloon, a balloon that is rescued from a lamppost by a little boy. And that balloon is so happy. That balloon comes alive, and that balloon follows the boy to school. That balloon follows the boy home. That balloon plays hide and go seek. The balloon even tries to come over for dinner one night. Now, near the end of the story, a bunch of bullies, they find out about this magical balloon, and they chase it into a park where they kick it to the ground, and they stomp on it, and they break it into a dozen tiny little pieces. And the boy, he sits down on the dirt and begins to cry. And you would think that is the end of the story. But that's not the end of the story. That's just the sad part of the story. You see, the end of the story is actually surprising. The end of the story is actually amazing. The end of the story is actually quite beautiful. And I am not going to tell you how the story of the red balloon ends, but I will tell you this. If you read the book, I promise you one thing. You will be amazed. We did it! It's back together into one piece. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Doug Shear. I am your camp counselor today in our reading adventure, Adventures in Reading. And today, I promise you this, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Because let me tell you what I did. I read a bunch of books. Kid books, and I turned them into magic tricks. Now, the first book, the book that I just showed you, is really old. You're gonna have a hard time finding this one at the library. It's called The Red Balloon. And The Red Balloon was a book. It was turned into a movie. It was turned back into a book. And I just turned it into what you just saw, that really cool magic trick. But that's